welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to make a cheese ball today. I'm going to my grandson's house today for a birthday party for my great-granddaughter. The family always gets together for the little ones' birthday parties, and I think that's great because that way we all get together and have a wonderful time because you know when they get to be teenagers, they're off with their teenager friends. Now, a cheese ball is something that is so good. You can take it to a party, you can have it for an appetizer anytime, you can have it for a snack in the evening. And this one is probably the easiest one you'll ever make. I know my husband and I love it. The whole family does. And it is the simplest thing to make. All you need is Philadelphia cream cheese, chipped beef, onion, and you can make it without the onion if you don't want it. I know my daughter don't like onion in it. And Henry's dressing. So we're going to get started now. And I'm going to double the recipe because for the family, we need a big one. And I use, now remember this is double, so I'm going to use 2 packages of Philadelphia cream cheese. So, and trust me, it'll all be 8. Probably if I tripled it, it would be 8 too. But we're not going to do that. So, but I just love making this. And first we'll put cream cheese in there and kind of mash it up a little bit with a fork. And I always use a pie pan to make it, mash it up in, because that way I'm messy. And that way I don't have it all over the counter. And then I'll take my onion and I'll peel it. So, but I have made this for years. It is one of the easiest recipes and one of the best. Now I like the onion real fine. I don't like chunks in it. Some people do, so if you like chunks in it, just chop it up. But we're going to make it kind of fine today. Probably gonna have this all done. But sometimes I do silly things. I'll put part of that in there. I don't think I'm going to put it all in there. I think most people will like the onion in it. My daughter will need it. That's okay. Everybody else will. And there'll be so much food there that she'll have plenty to eat. And then just mash that up in the cheese ball real good. Cheese balls makes a nice appetizer some before the meal too. So anytime you need a quick appetizer or a quick item to take to a party or to a church function, grab cheese ball. Just get your dressing in there now. And the dressing, like I said, I use Henry's. And I just add it until it looks like it's enough. I don't have a certain amount that I add. I just keep adding until it looks like it's enough. I have made so many of these over the years. But I'll tell you what, I never have any left over. But if they are left over, you can just put them in the refrigerator and they keep for a couple days. So that's always good. Okay, I think that's mixed up pretty good. I think we're gonna get our beef in there. I said we're taking this to my great-granddaughter's birthday party. She's the cutest thing. She is just beautiful. She's got natural curly hair. She came in the house one day and I was curling my hair. And she looked at me and she says, I don't have to do that. She's 4 now. And I said, you little stinker. And she just laughed. She's got the most beautiful natural curly hair. Her and her brother both. They get that from their daddy. He's got curly hair. His isn't as curly as theirs, but he's got curly hair too. These people's got that beautiful natural curly hair. It's so fortunate. But usually they don't like it if they've got it. They'd rather have straight hair, and then they get these curling irons, curling straighteners, and they straighten it. But every once in a while she'll come in and she'll say, I've got curls. And I'll say, just go away. Just add your beef in there. Now you can buy the packages like I did. I don't know, usually I buy that. But you can go to the deli and get fresh beef. But I always buy it already in the package. I guess it's because it's easier, and I just take the easy way out. But you can buy it already sliced and packaged. Just get it, if you buy it in the deli, tell them you want it chipped. And it takes, if you buy it in the package, buy 2 little packages of it. And that way you'll, buy 1 package. I doubled my recipe. I am sorry, I told you I was doubling it. Because 1 cheese ball will not be enough for my family. I've got 4 grandchildren. They're all 4 married. 3 grandsons and a beautiful granddaughter. And 3 beautiful granddaughter-in-laws. And then 7 gorgeous great-grandchildren. So now you know why I moved from Wapakoneta down to Marysville. It's nothing like those great-grandbabies. Okay, I think this is mixed up enough. Now that's the part I don't like. Anyway, once you get it all mixed up, you take your plate and you make your cheese ball. Make the ball up. And I think I'm going to take my ring off. So, I hope you all try this recipe because really it is so good. I know you'll love it. Usually when I do this, I'll take and because if I'm here at home and I make it for guests that are coming in, I'll try to make it a little prettier, and I'll put my crackers around it. But today we're not making it pretty for here, so I'm just going to put it on the plate, and then I'm going to put my crackers in a dish and take them separate. And then that way we'll have, and I'm messy, I got it all over my counter. There I did it again. We'll get rid of this bowl. Wipe my hands off a little bit. I don't want them all over that, all over the pecans. I got a terrible habit of calling them pecans. My kids will, the grandsons will say pecans, pecans. What are you talking about? Talk right. My son will say, Mom, can't you talk? And I'll say, no, I can't. So that's life. They know what I'm talking about. Okay, and when I get it like this, then I'll take my pecans and I'll sprinkle them on there. And then I make a big mess. But I like a lot of pecans. Now I buy the whole ones because you can buy them already crushed, but I crush my own. And that way I get them a little bigger because I like that. So we're just gonna sprinkle them around, make a big mess. I like to make messes. And then when you do buy your pecans, I like to keep the ones that I don't use, the extra ones, because you never can use the whole bag, except at the holidays. And then I definitely use them all. But I'll put them in another freezer Ziploc bag. I'll stick that bag down in the Ziploc bag, and I put them in the freezer because it keeps them fresher. And that way you don't, if you don't use them right away, they stay fresher for you. So that's just a little idea that you might want to take. I guess I don't need quite all those, but anyway. So when you have some extra ones, try it once. I think I do need some more on this side. But put them in a freezer bag also, and put them in your freezer because it'll keep them fresher for you, and you'll enjoy them a little bit longer. But don't forget they're in there. I did that once. Put them in a freezer bag and forgot they were there, but they last longer and they stay fresher in that freezer bag. And once you get it all done, you might not have to do this, but I do because I'm kind of messy. And then I just kind of wipe off a little bit of the mess I made. So, and that's going to taste so good. I would take a little taste of it, but then I would get caught. They would tell me that I cut into it. And then there is your cheese ball. Don't that look yummy? Well, I hope all of you try that recipe. Very simple, very easy to make, and I know you'll enjoy it. Let me know how you like it, and thank you for joining me in my kitchen, and I just thank you bunches.